Oh, sorry, I did Jaguar. So, welcome everybody to Pod 2.
Or for the American audience, Jaguar.
Jaguar. Or, for
We've got to
those
keep
of you with
diversity.
the car, the Jag.
Jag. I'm afraid I seem to have forgotten the keys to my Jag.
Yeah, gotta hold that A for a long time. Anyway, welcome to part 2 of this week's game of Fumbles and Fortunes. The year finally coming to a close.
Woo!
So, you guys have left the city of New Io, venturing south towards the ruins of another city that the people know about, but no one's actually been to explore just yet, because dangerous out there in the wilds and all that. As you guys are travelling along the road which follows the river, goes up into the hills, into the hinterlands, as you are travelling along, you do see coming towards you, along this tiny little stretch of road by the river, to which, by the way, I will point out, the drop into the river is like a good 50 feet.
Oh, shit.
It's a deep valley river. By the
Are
way,
we travelling down a long and lonesome road?
Indeed. However, in front of you on the road, seemingly coming towards you in a not aggressive manner, is a Dragonborn. Tall, 6 foot, very old and scaly. First things that you do notice is that his armour is old, rusted, and some of his own scales are falling off in various places, as I just try and find the right music. Definitely will have to do. And behind him are 2 death dogs. Those wonderful 2-headed dogs that you met way back at the start of the campaign.
Yes.
The ones that happily reduce your maximum hit points and keep going. I hope to memorize Cure the Disease.
Indeed, I have lesser restoration.
So, I'm going to need everyone to roll initiatives.
Gosh.
He's quite aggressive guy just walking down the street. We haven't even spoken to him, and now we want to fucking fight him.
Oh, yeah, well, as soon as it's clear you guys have made eye contact, he's immediately drawn greatsword and pointed at you. And the dogs have, been let off the lead.
Are we literally like in Pokemon, like the little thing above his head?
Yeah, and you're 1 square out of the actual catch range, but because of weird glitches in the code, it's just him that's affected.
Alright. Reginald's going on the same go as I am.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
People
So-
just picking fights in the middle of
Yeah,
nowhere.
could I just say I'm riding on Reginald at the time?
Yeah,
Okay. I'm starting on Reginald.
that's rather funny. He gets a higher initiative than they do. That's rather hilarious. Alright then. So, top of the round is the knight. Oh, tonight's a wonderful night to party. What's his speed? 30 feet. Not all that far. He only moves to about there, plops his sword on the ground, whips out a crossbow from behind his back, and SteamedChu, you are his first target.
Dun.
I believe a 21 is your AC, so take 9 points of piercing damage as he shoots you with a very heavy crossbow bolt.
There we go.
Okay, so with that, his turn is done, and it is the turn of Jin Sukuna.
Right, rules of engagement. He fire first. Just want to make sure that we are all clear who is the aggressive pact here, okay? Under the rules of the Geneva Convention, this guy obviously shot first, and therefore he's going to get royally rogered.
Meanwhile,
Go
there's a
for
voice in the back of your head, a very soft, caressing voice is saying, "Go on, get angry. Let it out." I feel better for it, honest.
Here, you, Jimmy. Sorry, I took on the role of the Northerner.
Tonight, the role of the Northerner will be played by Tom Pressington.
Here, you, Jimmy.
Yeah, you went too far. That was going right up into Scotland. You've gone past the wall and everything.
I do apologise to our northern viewers.
Oh man.
Oh, fuck, I don't really know what to do with this. Right, okay, if I dart and dash, you are going to back me up, aren't you? From doggos.
Yeah, I don't see why we wouldn't.
Although their turn is next, so...
Well, there we go.
What is the movement of a doggo? Do we know what the movement of a doggo is?
Oh, I think it's either 30 or 40 feet.
It's 40 feet for your doggo.
No, I mean their doggo.
Oh, their doggos. You have fought them before, about 40 feet. They can move pretty quick.
Yeah.
So not in striking range. As long as we don't go striking range.
I just got sent an image I think you'd all appreciate. I should drop it in the Skype chat. So you charge forward, move to there, doing anything with your action?
Jawohl.
I see a lake. I see a lake.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I get for saying to someone, yeah, I DM on the fly. They took it a bit too literally. I know, it hurt me too. So, where are we? 16 is sadly a miss. Your arrow flies and just hits this guy straight in the plate armor. Doesn't seem to penetrate through. In the slightest.
Okay.
And with that, it is the Death Dogs go. Yay, Death Dogs!
No, deaf dogs.
Oh, why do you have to be so far ahead, Tom?
Yeah, that's why I was double checking about distances.
They just want to love you. In a very vicious, munchy sort of way. Either way, they both look at you with very hungry intent. They seem desperate to eat you.
Oh, you, sir, have not been feeding your animals. Look how hungry they are. They're emaciated. You know, I should really report you to the RSPCA.
They will feast on your flesh soon enough.
Okay, maybe not the RSPCA, maybe the RSPC Evil A?
Dare I ask what that would be? The Royal Society for the Protection
Protection
and...
of Cruelty Against Evil Animals.
Oh, okay. I thought you were going to go for like the RSPCAA for the Royal Society of Protection of Adventurers and Travellers. Something like that. Awkward adventurers. Anyways, Trim, please all go.
Okay, righty ho then. Right. I'm just gonna quickly measure something out. Oh God. That's a terrible idea. Okay. Okay. Huh. I am going to ride Reginald and myself. Sorry, I totally forgot what I'm gonna ride Reginald and myself over here.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, there will do. And oh, lovely. Righty ho then.
Oh no.
I would like to do my first acid breath of the day. And yeah, totally see how much I can erode.
Okay. I realised I forgot to put on what thing it was, whether it was a cone or a line.
It's a 5 foot by 30 foot long line, and they need to make, I believe, a dexterity saving throw if I am correct. What would that be a dexterity saving throw against? Like, would it be against my...
Did I not put the DC in?
I don't think you did, no. No, I don't think you,
Fairly certain I did.
the shield...
14 dex.
Oh, 14 dex, never mind. Okay, so...
So, 5 foot by...
5 foot by 30.
Nice. So there you go, there's a 5 foot line.
Yeah, so I think it can get a bit of the one on the right.
Basically, you'll hit all 3 of them, but this one will get advantage on his saving throw.
Okay, that's fine. Yep, that's cool. So, yeah, roll your dexterity.
We'll do the knight first with a dexterity saving throw. He receives all of the damage.
Okay.
Then the one that's gonna have I just realised I'm not rolling 2. Oh, okay, it's not with all sheet features. Well, that's interesting. Okay, then, so this will be the first one which has no advantage or disadvantage.
Mm-hmm.
Fails. This one has advantage. And I believe they all failed.
Yeah, they all fail. Take 59 points of acid damage.
So Jin and Shinju, you sit there and watch as Shrim gallops up on her celestial mastiff, gets him to stop for a second, and she looks like she's about to be sick, quite violently sick, and she belches out this jet of acid, which destroys both death dogs and the knight in a single swing. Along with a good portion of the wildlife, I like to point out, you just like acid marked a good 30-foot line.
I just want to clearly state at this moment in time, if anyone asks, we did not deploy these chemical weapons. Okay? Right, nice and simply, they magically appeared when these 2 dogs appeared. Okay? Yeah, okay, let's blame the dogs. Alright, let's blame the dogs of these chemical weapons. We don't want to annoy the United Nations Security Council.
Okay.
Oh god, that's even worse. Just did a GM roll and that did not go well. So, what do you guys want to do from here? You've just destroyed 3 enemies, which I thought would be a good intro-ish encounter with your new gear. Turns out your new gear just destroys them. I undercalculated.
You know what? I think we might want to maybe join a society for replanting trees. You know, a bit carbon offsetting. After all, we have just fucked this ecosystem.
I mean, in my spiritual experience, I have been told to preserve life, so...
Preserve life? Have you just seen what you've done?
Well, you with your rules of engagement.
Yes,
Yeah,
but I have the law behind me by stating that they clearly shot first. Whereas you just wave in and just chuck up over them. And you seriously need to check out your diet because, damn, what have you been eating, love?
I haven't been eating anything different or anything. And look, you're talking to the person with a bladder of iron. I passed 2 times out of 3 by taking the stray dog challenge. You know.
But not with your guts because, damn, your breath stinks at this moment in time. Really,
Yeah,
you want a bit of Forsadil? Come on, have the whole bottle.
it does stink a little of like vinegar or something like that.
Vinegar, Jesus, yeah, I think your stomach's definitely made of bloody acid. God, you. Wow. Whew.
God. I suppose we better. I suppose we.
I wish I could have clipped that. Oh well.
Well, you can always clip it on YouTube.
Yeah, I can clip it later.
Anyways, I suppose we better move. Well, maybe we should get. I don't know. Should we get rid of the evidence first? So.
It's a good thing I should point out actually. As you go over to decide what to do with the evidence, i.e., the 30-foot track line of acid spill, you go over to where the knight stood, and yeah, he had some magical gear on him. Unfortunately, the GM rolled a 1 to see if it would save. It's now a puddle of goop.
I wonder if we could save this by mending.
Oh no.
Don't think so.
Nope. Not enough there to save.
I think we've just got to sort of tuck it under a tree and move on.
Tuck under a tree. If you tuck under a tree, the tree's gonna fall in.
Well, we will just leave it where it is then and step over it and walk away.
Maybe just chuck a bit of sawdust over it, or soak it up. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, that's true.
Have some flat coke, that'll sort out your tummy.
I just sort of thought,
maybe a bit some Gaviscon.
done.
What?
League of Legends, Cogmore's E. The vomit trail.
Yeah.
Oh,
So it's just
Does that
suddenly
mean
clicked,
Trim's
but it's
gonna
like
run
I was
around in a
writing down what was
circle and
going on and
explode?
realised, I just wrote down Cogmore's E. That's pretty amazing.
Well then, so that's 1 out of the 2 dragon breath weapons per day, I presume.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Okay. Yeah, we better move on, and yeah, we better move on. Yeah, I just sort of trot along sheepishly.
Yeah, just bear with me. I'm just trying to note up where we are, and also try not to laugh over what just happened. I should never have given you that item. I should never have made that item. So, as you guys continue your way south, following the river and everything else, slowly climbing higher and higher in altitude to the point where it's getting, although it's mid-autumn now, it's getting quite cold.
Oh.
Not cold enough that you guys have to make endurance checks or anything like that. Just FYI, it's going to be cold. But by which point, though, the day is now starting to wane into night. But you can see the city just on the edge of the horizon. So you can either book it through the night to try and get there and take endurance checks, or set up camp here, just get a fire going and not take endurance checks. Choice is yours. I'm laying it out for you.
And might get attacked by wild animals. Well, it's down to everyone else. I don't mind. It would be good to, like... I mean, it would be good to keep our distance. I know Ebonwrath will probably know that we're already nearby, but still.
By the giant green mushroom cloud of acid rain emitting from this area.
It's not a mushroom cloud, it's a spray. Like, there's a difference. It's like a chem cloud or something. I don't know.
Okay,
No, it's like a
Skull
napalm
cloud.
strike minus the smoke.
Yeah.
The giant skull cloud of green mist.
Yeah. Shinji, what do you think?
I don't mind. Keeping distance.
Oh, we
Yeah.
could still... Yeah. I was going to say, we could always use the scrying orb to see what on earth is going on, so we have some idea of, like, in terms of layout and plans of attack, maybe.
It's up to you all.
Yeah, we'll camp for the night, then. And, yeah,
Might as well regain a little bit of health.
yeah. I mean,
Things.
yeah.
Okay then, so taking the break.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, so you guys set up camp for the evening. You get a bit of sleep in. Who's taking what watch and when?
I'll take first watch.
I'll take middle of the night.
Okay, then I'll take last watch with Reginald.
Okay, so Shinju, Jin, and then finally Trim. So Trim's getting a decent enough rest.
Yeah.
Alright, I just need to adjust this map ever so slightly. So just bear with me. But I will say this. Jin, this happens on your watch. What is your passive perception?
Passive. Where would I find that?
It's your perception plus 10.
14.
Okay then, as you sit there and watch and just, letting time go by and what have you, you do hear something off in the distance. It's a bit hard to make out what.
Do I get the benefit of dark vision at night?
You do. Again, you can see something, but it's a bit hard to work out what's going on. With all the darkness, you can see shapes moving, but you have no idea as to, whether they're beasts, undead, humanoid hunters, what have you.
Whereabouts are these two main in terms of sleeping?
They are down south from where you guys are, towards the city.
So the other two, as in Trim, Sinji.
However you guys
Are
want
they
to be.
next to me? Are they?
I'm assuming you guys are going to be sort of around here-ish, just in a nice little cove under some trees.
Yeah. I'll move myself over there.
Alright, so I'm guessing the girls will just be kind of like where Trim is, in the kind of like relative safety of the
Yeah.
trees surrounding.
Yeah.
A little bit more in the plane, giving me line of sight.
Mm-hmm.
And
If you want, you can go ahead and make a perception check. And I'll let you know what's coming. If something is coming. Fate is yet to decide this matter. Sadly, you can't tell if they're coming or going. They can barely decide. Unfortunately.
I'm going to wake the girls.
Okay. Trim, you don't get a full rest, so you don't get your spells back or the acid breath back.
Oh, god damn it, Jin.
Same goes for Shinji, although I don't think she's cast any spells today, didn't get a chance to. But you're
No.
both woken up by Jin shaking you to awake.
What?
There's something in the shadows. Don't react too badly.
You are the saboteur. Do not react. Nobody. Does anybody get that reference?
Yes, I got the reference.
Yeah.
Am I too old for this reference?
I think you might be. I haven't shown you Trapped.
Oh,
It's
man,
freaking
Yeah.
weird.
Trapped was such a great show.
You know, but it's freaking weird. It had like some leather guy at the top of a tower.
Oh, yeah, that's true. And Wiley Sneak, or...
Yeah, who's now gay, who's come out as gay today on his YouTube channel.
Alright, I did not know.
That's...
You have to show me the link later.
Yep, I will find it.
Anyways.
Yes.
Okay, so you say there's something in the shadows. Like...
I see movement, but I can't quite make out exactly what. How many, friend or foe.
Can I make a perception check?
You can indeed. You're at disadvantage though, because you haven't got dark vision, have you?
No, I have not. Gosh darn it. Well, 16 is decent.
That is pretty decent. And Jin, you said you had a 14 passive, didn't you?
Yep.
What are we doing?
You can see about the same amount as Jin did, so you can see all these figures moving about the place. Some are going away, some are coming towards you, but it's still hard to gauge on numbers. Think like the raptors in the second Jurassic Park film. You know, you've seen the grass move, but you don't know how many could be in that one patch of moving grass.
Yeah. And could I roll for Reginald as well?
You can do indeed.
Yeah.
If he's using his nose, he gets advantage.
I suppose if he tries to use his nose, it's a 15.
They don't smell very nice. They smell rather terrible. Or it might be the acid from you throwing me off.
Oh. Alright, fine.
Have we got a fire going?
Yeah, there is. Well, I assume you guys had a fire going. I just haven't put it on the map.
Can I kick up a torch?
Yeah.
Just in
Pick
case.
up a stick from the fire. Have a torch. So what do you guys
I'm
want to
going
do?
to start. I'm going to start spelling out my name with the torch.
Sit there and just leave like the light trail. What language are you writing it in? Common, Elvish, Undercommon.
All known languages that I have, you know. Open all hailing frequencies.
Okay, so you do it in Common. It's quite easy. You then try to do it in Elvish, which is like writing it in Japanese kanji, I think it is. Well, it's the hieroglyphic style language,
Oh, yeah.
which takes you a bit longer. And then you try and do it in Romji, I think is the other one, where it's actually like written out.
Yeah, Romaji.
Yeah, which is a little bit easier than before, but it's still a bit crazy. But anyway, after a while, your dark vision then adjusts, and you do see coming at you, you guys do get around to respond before they do, a group of horrible looking ghouls.
Oh, no, not these fuckers again.
God. Well, no, they're like, wait, did we fight ghouls before? I
In
don't
the
think we-
sewers,
Yeah.
were they ghouls?
Oh, yeah. No,
Yeah.
zombies. Oh, never mind.
They
Remember
are,
when we...
they are people that have died due to some sort of a disease and have been risen because of the disease. They are more accurate interpretations of a zombie than a zombie.
Fair
Remember
enough.
the whole, let's pop our head
Sorry.
up, through this manhole
Correction,
grate and
they're
go...
more
"Vroom,
modern
vroom."
interpretation of a zombie than a classic zombie. But that's right. So, did you guys want to keep your initiative from earlier, or would you like to roll some fresh initiatives?
I would like to re-roll, please.
Yeah, I'll re-roll.
I think
Okay.
we'll be rolling.
Get rid of all that. Now I'll let you guys re-roll. I'll do their initiative whilst I'm here.
Are we just gonna meet like lots of things that we've fought before?
Maybe. As I hear someone yelling at me from the bottom of the stairs of the house. Which is always nice. Right, add a turn. They are going on initiative 2-0, blind 20. Again, I'm going ahead of you guys. What is wrong with me tonight? But anyways, you guys will get the drop on them. You're both aware of each other, but I'm letting you guys go first because you were waiting to see what they would do first.
I'm gonna hold my action,
Hold.
and as soon as one of the ghouls comes within my line of sight,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna cast a Sacred Flame.
Okay. I was really hoping you were going to use your other acid vomit.
Oh no, not yet.
I've got a crazy idea.
He's learning. Okay, so you're holding your action until they get closer. SteamedChu, did you want to move or anything like that, by the way? Because you can still move, you're just holding an action, not holding your turn.
I'm gonna.
Where are they on the map? Oh, there they are.
They are north of you, but south in terms of general compass direction.
Just gonna move slightly around here, so like I could peek around, but not like sort of reveal my whereabouts to the ghouls.
Okay.
I got an idea.
Dangerous, but go on.
SteamedChu, when you do your thunder wave, how far does it have to be? You know, in terms of you, or is it just line of sight?
Yeah, if I can see them.
Yeah, she needs to see the point of origin.
Because obviously we know there's quite a cavernous river.
Indeed.
We could always try and thin the numbers by knocking a few into it.
Yeah.
If you drop something bang in the middle.
Yeah, we can do that.
I think you guys are severely overestimating these ghouls, but whatever. I'll let you carry on.
Yeah, but the swarm packs. So last time we faced them, when it was a swarm, we did end up struggling a little bit.
That was a long time ago.
True, we are a little bit more tankier.
Two of you are significantly more tanky. Okay, so what are you doing, SteamedChu, for your turn? Are you holding
It's up
as
to
well?
you, Christy.
Yeah, no. No, that's fine. I will need to move though, won't I?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
With this line of sight, you can always just move
Yeah, don't panic.
somewhere like that.
Yeah, don't tell me what to do.
Don't panic. Don't
You did the
panic.
same as Trim.
Yes, don't worry. Don't worry. She's got this. She's got
Let
this.
me think for myself.
I'm just saying you didn't need to get closer if you didn't need to.
I know, but I wanted to.
Aw. Okay, you can have your lover's tiff later after we get rid of these guys.
Okay. So where's the center of your 15-foot cube?
I will do it from... here.
Okay. So we pop it on there.
That's the center, yeah.
Oh god, that's also not a 15-foot cube. I may be wrong.
No.
Hang on. I need to double check now how the actual cube measurement was worked out. Bear with
We've
me.
been doing it this side the whole time.
That's the wrong book. I need the other book. The other book of wonderment. I know, but it's been so long. I've been 5E'd out lately.
No.
I've been playing Starfinder. Well, rolled a character in Starfinder the other day.
Ooh.
So
Care
which
to
again,
show?
yeah, I've made a android soldier outlaw as the thing for it. So in other words, I'm really good with a rifle once again, but this time I'm an android, not a Vesk.
Fair enough.
Cube. Okay, it's only 3 sides, so yeah, that is right. Never mind. Okay. So that's the 5 of them. They need to make a Constitution saving throw. That's going to be bad. So, going around clockwise. First one passes. Passed. Failed. Failed. And failed. So, these 2 dudes back here only take 3 points of force damage. These guys, however, all take 6 points of damage. And I did not put things in correctly. That was a genius move.
Huzzah.
Note to self on future games, we are going to do this so I don't have to keep entering in numbers. So, your Thunderwave goes off. You thunderstruck them, they go 15 foot?
I think it was 10, was it? Or 15?
I thought it was 15.
Oh,
Yeah, 15-foot radius, yeah.
Yeah, it's how far they were pushed. That's what I can't remember.
I think it's like,
I think it's 10, yeah.
yeah, they're pushed like from the center, so
Hang on.
this one here would go.
Yeah, 10 feet away. 10 feet
Yeah.
away when they fail, so he gets to there, he would get to there, he goes to there. These 2 don't move because they made the save. But they do take the force damage regardless.
That's all. Oh god.
Sorry, I was laughing at the chat. What's the range on Sacred Flame? Can't remember now. I think you're just out of range, aren't you? I may be wrong. I just want to make sure people actually get their saved actions in. Tashi?
Sorry?
Come here.
What?
What was the range on Sacred Flame?
The range on Sacred Trail is 60 feet, if I remember rightly, and rightly so I am. So 60 feet.
Yeah, so
I would. I suppose I
these
could
2
get.
Failees literally
Yes.
stumble into your line of fire.
Okay, so in that case, I'm going to flame this one. Flame on! Sacred Flame! For 8 points of radiant damage. That sucks,
If
but
I fail the dexterity saving throw, which I most likely will. Nope, I pass. So I
it
take.
meets. Yeah.
Do I take half still? No, I don't take any
No,
damage.
you don't take anything. Nope.
Ha ha ha! You throw your sacred flame and it sails overhead like a harmless little bottle rocket.
And sets fire to another patch of grass.
Yep. Alright then, Jin Sakuna, it is your go. We need more immediate music.
Right, walking and dashing. 30, and then extra 15. And I am going to... 12.
I fear doom is about to be imminent.
I could go Hidden Blade, or I could use that extra strength. Let's go that.
Wow.
Oh, I'm glad you didn't have advantage. But a 22 versus AC is a clean hit. He takes a phenomenal 15 points of damage. Well, that makes life rather interesting. You swing out with the rapier, you hit him square in the side and take out a huge gouge from his side. It screams out in pain at you in this guttural, animalistic roar. But it is not dead. It is significantly wanged up.
Technical term, wanged up.
Yes. God, that's just horrifying. Rolled max damage as well.
Oh
I have to
god.
come down from that. Alright, unfortunately now, it is their go. But I don't think I'm going to hit anyone because your ACs are now all ridiculous.
Yay.
So this one's going to sprint towards SteamedChu. This one is going to sprint towards you, Trim.
Fun times.
This you're going to go there. That one is going to go round here. That one can't quite reach, so it's going to be a square short, and he's going to be in a similar position. Alright, so with all their movements done, first of all, Jin Sukuna, I need you to give me strength check. But you have advantage on this because you're wearing leather gauntlets. As this one is going to attempt to push you off the edge.
Check or saving throw.
A check. You still have advantage on all checks and saving throws. Cool. So as it goes to push you, you instinctively hold up your arm, but it's a sort of block it, no one's coming. And it just stops dead. You manage to stop a reasonably sized ghoul from pushing you off the edge. Feels good, man. Feels good. And with that, Trim, the one next to you, is going to have a claw at you.
Oh, fun times.
With a critical hit. So you take
Okay.
13 points of slashing damage, and I need you to make a constitution saving throw.
Okay. Oh no, why do I get the bad feeling about this? And there's a 19.
You pass, you are not paralysed.
Yay.
And I need
Okay.
you to roll for me, please, a d20.
Oh, lovely. I bet I'm gonna get like another scar or something.
No, it's
Oh,
going to be a
minor
lot.
scar.
No, sadly, your character insta dies. The DM's getting bored of all this now. He just wants to end it all.
No, don't. It's a 19, so
Hang on, just trying to find the page in the book because I moved my bookmark and lost it. Where's it gone? That's firearms. Lingering injuries. Indeed it is. A minor scar.
okay,
It's
minor
quite a
scar.
deep mark on you.
Yeah, so okay,
that's-
so marking it. Yeah, so a minor scar, another minor scar
Indeed.
on my face or something like that.
Going to be an interesting mix match. Meanwhile, SteamedChu, you're going to have a bite onto you.
Shit!
So you take 15 points of piercing damage.
Bugger me.
I must have done some sacrificing at some point to give all this luck to the RNG gods. That is 2 criticals in a row.
To be, I'll take the scar. Like, I probably should have said, as a reaction, I should have put up my shield.
Your shield only goes for ranged attacks, not melee.
Okay, fair enough. In that case, I'll keep the scar.
Which is the whole balancing issue. So, I need you to also roll for me, please, a flat d20.
Me?
Yep. See what kind of lingering injury this bite is giving you.
No! Oh my god, no! Shinju!
That's rather bad. As you go to bat it away, it's bitten down on your hand quite hard. It's bloody and wrecked and completely useless to you.
Can I use mending on it?
No. You need to regenerate to get to that state of making it work again. So, anything you're holding with 2 hands is automatically dropped, and you're stuck to fighting with 1 hand.
Alright. Which is a shame, because that means I can't use my loot anymore.
Can't use the loot, can't use the new bow either.
No.
I can cast, like, lesser restoration or greater restoration. Like, after all this.
What am I even doing? It's not my turn yet.
Yeah, I was about to say,
Sorry.
you can't do that yet, but the rod will still work.
Yes. No, I know that. Yeah.
Alright.
Don't worry, that was what I was thinking in my head, and for some reason I clicked her.
That's fine. And with that, the last 2 attacks are going to be against Jinsukuna, but they're just going to be straight up bites as well. None the first, none the second. The second one hits you for 4 points of piercing damage. Nom 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 nom. 2 crits in a row. That feels good. I'm back in the game. And with that, it is now Trim's go. And I'm about to be eviscerated.
Indeed you are, hopefully, if Miss Sword would allow you to be... Is it... yeah, it'll be under Io's Claw.
Yeah, it's Io's Claw now. Cool. Oh, okay. That was me thinking you would do something else, but never mind.
Okay, well, it's 18 to hit.
18 is a hit. Takes a phenomenal amount of damage.
Okay.
And likewise, you jab him in the side with Io's Claw. Twisting the blade and removing it, it lets out this animalistic guttural sort of yell.
Yes.
And much like the one that Jin's took a chunk out of, it is still standing. It should not legally be alive, but somehow it is.
Alright, and then I'm going to plot this out. Right, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. And I'm going to... jumping off Reginald is a bonus action, right? Or...
well, Reginald can, buck you off if you want as his action.
Okay, so as his action, he'll just buck me off, and then he's going to run 1, 2... actually, I think I remember a nifty new thing. So it's 1, 2, 3... Hang on. So he's going to go around 1, 2, 3, 4... And yeah, so that's 20 feet. 25, 30, 35, 40, so that he is flanking Shinju. Flanking with Shinju.
Okay, and he doesn't provoke because he doesn't move out of anyone's threatened space. God damn you!
Huzzah!
You and your clever tacticians.
Oh yeah, I'm learning.
And that's your go over?
Yeah, that is my go over.
Alright then, Shinju, it's your go. I assume I'm about to be tentacled.
Yep, I will reroll.
With advantage. Because of Reginald. Holy shit, nice!
13 is a hit, takes 12 points of bludgeoning damage. Don't forget, you get 3 attacks for that. So you get to roll it another 2 more times.
Yes.
But it's a critical hit because Reginald's flanking.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. It was flanking, so you get to roll a flat d20 for your critical hit. As well. So we take another 8, another 6. And you manage to rip a festering wound into its side, but I don't think it matters all that much, because you managed to lay it low. And even worse still, it would have had to have made an athletics check, because you would basically wrap it up in tentacles. So you just whip it 3 times with your tentacles, and then on like the 3rd swings you pull back, all 3 tentacles just grip on and boop, pull it apart like a Barbie doll. Unfortunately, it doesn't let out a lot of blood, because ghouls are technically undead. No heart to beat. Alright, Jin Sakura, it is your go. How best to go about murdering you all?
Or how best to go about killing your creatures.
I'll stick with the one that I previously hit.
Okay then. A 27 hits, 13 is way more than enough. You managed to full on jab it through, whip out your blade, and feel very, very Assassin's Creed.
Here we are. So here goes smashy smashy. And
you still have a move and your bonus action. Sadly, rogues get a bit shafted, you don't get multi attack.
disengage as a bonus.
Indeed you can. Rogue cunning action, disengage, dash or hide. So you can disengage.
I'm going to disengage. Now I'm going to disengage and bring the party to SteamedChu. And then there, and then there.
Okay. Run up alongside SteamedChu, you can see she's got the rod of hentai in one hand, and her her left hand, for the sake of my example, is completely mangled. SteamedChu, there's also something you can do now. You can sit there and hold up 3 fingers and go, "Look what a cannibal took from me in exchange for my own life." Bonus points whoever gets that reference. Alright then. With that, it's my go. Let the noms continue. Just going to come down here to try and get a better grip on your wall. This one's going to take a 5-foot step. So, working our way clockwise around. First one against Reginald, he's going to bite them.
That's probably going to hit.
8
It's a
versus...
miss.
Really?
Yeah, it's a miss, yeah. Yeah, it misses.
Darn! Oops, I forgot to move this one forward just so they can...
Reginald takes an attack of... No, wait, never mind. Carry on.
Doesn't leave his threatened space. Does not leave his reach.
No.
SteamedChu, this one is going to claw you, but you don't have to make the Constitution save because you are an elf. Misses anyway. Jin, same for you. It's going to claw you, but likewise, you do not have to make the save because you are an elf. Also misses. Well, I've just jinxed myself. The one to your left is going to bite you. And miss. And then the last one is going to bite Trim and also misses. 4 round of misses. God darn it. I'm about to experience pain like I've never felt before, aren't I?
Oh, yes, indeed you are. So I'm going to...
I had a hat somewhere.
Yes, I'm going to slicey dicey this one here. Well, hopefully I'm going to slicey dicey that one with Iron's Claw. That would be a 27 to hit.
27 quite clearly hits, and he is quite clearly eviscerated from the radiant damage alone.
Huzzah!
No piercing damage not needed.
Yes. Okay, and then I'm going to move over this dead guy so that I can flank it with Jin.
Okay. Let me move this dead one out the way.
And Reginald is going to move over. It'll take an attack of opportunity from him. Or from this one.
Just one out of the way as well.
You know what? I'm going to risk it for a biscuit.
Ooh,
And move
I get
it
attack of
over.
opportunity.
Yes, you do.
Nom.
Misses.
Done.
Yes, Reginald's too fast for you. Okay, your turn, Shinju.
Yeah, it is the turn of the wood elf with only one hand.
So I'm gonna have to Henatai rod it again.
Okay, you get 3 attacks again. 13 hits. 16 hits. 11 misses. I assume it was this one, wasn't it? You were beating up.
Yeah.
Okay. So you sit there and whip it 3 times. First 2 tentacles do make contact and start to wrap around. The third one, however, manages to swat away before you can get too close. You don't get that final necessary grip to hold him in place. You want to do anything with a move or a bonus action?
I will step back 1. My bonus action.
Well, Jin can do it as a bonus action because he has a rogue ability, which is called Cunning Action. You'd have to do it as part of your move, so you would get 2 attacks of opportunity from 2 of my little buddies who will bite you.
Well, I will stay there then.
Okay. You think about stepping backwards, you see you reach out and go, they want the bobs, but they won't be able to bite the bobs. And with that, it is Jin Sukuna's turn. And now I await excruciating pain.
Da, da, da.
You got the one in front of you, Trim.
Yeah, sure. By all means.
Take the one in front of me next to Reginald.
Go for it.
I seem to be getting pretty good results with Rapier, so Rapiered.
That is a critical hit. Also go ahead and add double your sneak attack. Sneak attack? I'm going slightly
Sneak
Australian.
attack.
Sneak attack damage.
Sneak attack. Sneak attack.
15,
Sneak-a-tweak.
that's it.
Jesus
How do you
Christ.
describe you destroying a humanoid corpse beyond its double hit points?
I'll just slice it straight down the middle.
Yeah, that's the only way of describing this thing. But it's like the full-on samurai, like, sing, give it a couple of seconds, and then it just slowly bifurcates clean. Organs included. Like, you've
Yeah,
got
it
the
could
heart
either-
clean through the middle.
I
Also,
quite
I'd point out to
literally.
someone that was 48 points of damage.
Jesus Christ.
These things only have 22. You mean evil people? Alright then. In any case, they're all going to stay where they are, they're not going to move. So Trim, this one is, the one next to you is going to bite you.
23 hits.
Go ahead and take 8 points of... sorry, claw you, not bite you. I know what I meant. It claws at you. Go ahead and make the Constitution saving throw.
Oh
Save yourself from
god
being
damn.
paralyzed.
And... Huzzah!
Reginald is going to be clawed as well. I believe that's a hit.
It's a 12 hits, yes.
Yes! I've killed the
And,
dog! I've killed the dog!
and Reginald goes goodbye. No, Reginald!
Finally got the dog. And Shinju, you are about to be bitten once again. Successfully this time for 5 points of piercing damage.
Here we go.
And with that, my go over. Trim, 'tis your go.
Right, seeing as how that bastard ghoul had decided to kill my precious Reginald, I am going to eviscerate, like the one in front of me with my, Iron's Claw for 28. So, yeah, it's a critical hit.
Indeed it is. So, what's that adding up to? 4, 8, 15?
Yeah, 15. It is correct.
No, wait, it would be that many, which is precisely enough to kill it.
Yay!
Because of the radiant damage.
Huzzah!
Don't you know?
Do I
Yeah.
know? Yes, I do.
Well, you do now. You realise that having a radiant blade seems to be helping. Also, oh, hang on. I just realised something, but I'll double check it in a second from just so.
Yeah.
Just realised something has clicked. But anyway, you doing anything new for bonus action wise?
Yes, I'm going to go. Rick, okay. I'm going to move up here next to this one.
Okay then. Shinju, it is your go.
I'm going to longsword him.
Please don't. I believe you want the... Yeah, that's the right one. Sadly, a 9 misses.
Burger me.
You're just a little bit off balance. You're not used to swinging this thing around with one hand. You've been too used to swinging it with two. Do you want to do anything with your bonus or your move action?
No, it's not worth giving Bardic Inspiration now, is it?
Up to you, but I'd say no.
Nah, it's not worth it.
Okay then. With that, it is now Jin Sakura's turn. 2 of the ghouls remain standing.
On the most long-winded spin around to flank him.
Yep, go round behind Shinju, come round behind him as he's gone to slash away at the wonderful Bobs. And I'm about to feel pain like I've never felt before. A 24 hits, he takes 12 points of slashing damage, you also get your sneak attack damage as well. For an additional 15 would result in an insta-kill.
Woo!
So with that, it is now their go, and I'm going to be struggling now with only one ghoul versus the three of you. So, I'm just informing the chat that there's something happened earlier that was quite amusing. Trim is just going to go ahead and slash at you.
Me?
Missed.
An 18 misses.
Scratches up against your armor, doesn't dig in necessarily deep.
Mm-hmm.
And with that, it is back around to you, and I suspect I'm about to die.
Indeed, it is about to die by my mighty blade. Hopefully, maybe 13.
That's a hit. He takes 19 points of damage. Not enough to kill him.
19?
Double radiant.
That's like 14, isn't it?
Double the radiant damage.
Oh. Never mind, carry on.
So it still survives SteamedChu. It is back round to you. I'm just going to scroll up a second, just for the people in the chat. Just to show how bad it got earlier. Oops, I'm scrolling up the wrong bit.
I
That's the
will.
map scroll. Now on the other scroll.
I will step forward and I shall Hennatai rod him.
Right, for the people in the chat, this 59, was from an item I gave them and I instantly regret. Anyway, the Rod of Wonderful Tentacle Madness is a hit and will kill it instantly.
There we go.
So with that, you whip around with the tentacle and it just snaps his neck clean and he just flumps over. You guys get your, well, the two elves, you get your 4 hours sleep. Trim, you get your full 6 to 8 hours, so you wake in the morning fully rested.
Yay! And with my acid breath back.
Mm-hmm. All your necessary things come back to you, your prepared spells, Trim, if you want to prepare your spells in the day you can do, and your shield is willing to give you another acid breath to bring you back up to the 2 you can use per day.
And I'll bring back Reginald while I'm at it.
Okay.
So Reginald.
Someone about Reginald.
Yes, I summoned back Reginald. He is awesome.
He just looks at you rather dazed and confused and like, that hurt.
I'm sorry,
clawed.
Reginald.
I
No.
got bitten. I felt tumbling through the void. And is that my body?
Wait, I thought you just disappeared back to the celestial plane.
After a while, it does like slowly disappear into like a fine white mist.
Oh, so it's kind of like what happens to Kyubey in Madoka Magica.
Mm.
Yeah, go look it up. It's cool. Yeah.
And it's just shocked that he's
Reading
just
the
seeing his
chat.
own corpse and everything else. He's now like caught himself in a time loop. Whoever
Aw.
travels back in time, he has to keep revisiting this one spot just to keep the loop going. Anyway.
Yeah.
With that, dawn breaks. It is beautiful, it is glorious. To the south of you on the horizon, you can see just over the hills the faint distant lake, and in front of it the ruins of an ancient city with like an eerie, dense black fog surrounding it and covering it and seemingly moving and twisting. As if something very large is like maneuvering through it at speed.
Well, if anything, that's where the rest of the clerics from my temple are. I'm pretty sure of it.
Sorry, I actually nodded off then. What were we talking about?
Oh, we're just looking at the ruins. We're just surrounded by a black mist fog type thing, which looks as if it's been manipulated by something or someone.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty certain that's where my clericy crew are at.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I have to respond to the chat right now.
Yeah, because I am like reading this and I'm just like, oh my god, that sounds hilarious, but not so great at the same time. Please don't release those.
Don't remind me of those. I have to fight them. Anyways,
Yeah.
I'm guessing then you guys head towards the city and everything else.
Well,
Yeah.
may as well.
Okay. As you guys make your way through along these mountain roads, and again, the cliff down towards the river is just getting steadily deeper and deeper and deeper as you guys are climbing higher and higher. Until eventually you get to a point where the river itself becomes a waterfall, and just in front of that you can see these large 100 to 120 foot stone walls made out of a really immaculate smooth stone. Almost like the ground was raised to make the wall, not built from brick and mortar. Several guard towers watch over the waterfall, the mountains, the road you guys are approaching on, and the gate itself before you is broken, clean open. A rusted portcullis hangs, destroyed, looking like a destroyed rib cage. And inside and above you now, you can just see this swirling mass of thick black cloud. But a voice enters your mind. Doesn't emanate around you, doesn't echo off the canyon walls. It is issued straight into your head. Ah, the chosen three come to face me at last. How long will you last in here? In my domain. This city is mine. Its souls are mine. Everything is mine.
Not if we have anything to do with it. We're
Mine?
gonna reclaim.
Mine?
Yeah.
Mine?
Mine, mine.
Mine?
I'm actually thinking of the
Right.
Mine song off of Lazy Town.
Yeah, well, not if we have anything to do about it. We're going to reclaim what is not yours, and that is everybody else's. Just you wait.
Basically,
We're
we've told your
direct-
brothers and sisters on you. They're not very happy.
Oh yes.
It just chuckles happily and maniacally. And with that, the cloud seems to get thicker and seems to emanate more into a column, stretching out colossal wings, which slowly begin to blot out the sun as it's coming round to sort of that 11 o'clock, 10 o'clock position in the sky.
Oh. Okay.
And he just remains silent. And that is where we shall end tonight's game.
Dun dun dun.
Cliffhanger. It's crazy.
Dun 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 dun. dun.
No. If you're gonna do it right, you need to do the Bill Bailey style, which is dum 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 dum. And you just keep drum rolling. You never end.
Yeah.
Or do 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 do. No, okay.
So there we go. Thank you
I know
all for
we haven't
watching.
done this right
Thank
at
you
all.
all for playing. It's been a
I'm sorry,
fun
we-
sesh.
We haven't done it right at all. Nobody screamed out, "You're not my mother!" Oh yes, I am! Oh, go on, sling your hook. You're bored. Get out of it.
So, just for the sake of the people watching on the stream now and those watching at home, I'm going to throw up the relics, artifacts, whatever you guys want to call them, on the screen. So, if certain things don't come across very clearly, or we've been laughing about something, there is a good reason why. Currently, nobody has the gavel or the wings, it should be said at this point. They are pretty crazy and powerful items. I regret ever making them.
I cackle maniacally in the background.
I can't use mine anymore because I only have one hand.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Oh, well, I can cast like greater restoration. Like I'll do that. Like, well, I can always do that after the battle with the ghouls and everything.
Yeah,
there
that's
you go.
fine. So that's
Your
retroactively fixed. You've still got like the scarring and everything across your hand, but at least now your hands work. You're not Doctor Strange. You can't sit there and like pull your knuckles apart or anything like that.
Yeah.
So, with that, thank you all for watching, and thank you all for playing. I hope you all enjoyed this Spill Into Madness. If you're watching this on the YouTube, be sure to like, favourite, subscribe, and all the YouTube jazz. For those of you watching on the Twitch stream, be sure to click that lovely little heart, give us a follow, and that way you can see when the madness goes live, when we do other D&D streams. So, this coming Wednesday will be Tales from the Southern Continent, which is like the side game where these guys are currently taking place right now. Bit of a West March hex crawler style game. Bit of fun. The things that you guys have encountered, they may encounter themselves. They may die. A lot.
Oh.
And random streams in between. So with that, thank you for watching, and we will see you all next week at 8 PM London time.
Before we go, we haven't really fully said it, but happy birthday to us for the fact we've done a year.
Yeah.
Well, strictly speaking, it was like a year several months ago, but this is like the 52nd week of the campaign. We've also
A year of the campaign.
Yes. Happy birthday, campaign.
Happy birthday.
You all
Tales
have
of
my
Fumbles and
permission.
Forges Season 2.
You all have my permission to go out and buy yourselves a cupcake. Whatever you like, I don't mind. Just buy it yourself.
And there's me thinking, I could make it myself.
Or that. Either way,
Tom can't have a cupcake.
I will bid you all a good night. We will see you all next time.